Hello, and today we're in Switzerland. Nevertheless, this is not the Geneva Lake, those are not the Jura Mountains, as we are in the Swiss-Italian part of this small but still rather diverse country. Watchmaking here is also quite important, as more than 3,000 people are employed in diverse companies, mainly suppliers, but we'll also find some brands that are located here. So let's go and meet Nicola Andreatta, CEO of the watch department of Tiffany's, who is located just here, and who's going to explain us what is the legitimacy of the brand in the world of watchmaking and what are the hot news for the brand. Yeah, and this is not the Geneva water fountain, but getting there.
A long history we had in the world of watches, starting in 1847, so well before many other famous brands in the world. 1854 we met for the first time Patek Philippe, this collaboration which endures today. And 1874 when we opened a factory in Geneva. And we were one of the first manufacturers of watches in Switzerland. Our connection with New York is very important. We've been a New York brand since the very beginning. In New York you can do, as I said, everything you want in a very short time. In a minute is fuller, faster than anywhere else in the world. And that was the concept behind using the New York minute as the claim for our new collections. All that speaks about a very long history. All that speaks about a very long heritage in the world of watchmaking. And that was definitely a very important thing in regaining and rebuilding the credibility as a watchmaker that we tried. I mean, the effort started last year, as I mentioned, with 3 new collections. The CT60, the East-West and the Cocktail. The East-West is more of a design effort, is this crazy world of New York, all put into a watch where we decided to change completely the way you conceive time and you read time. We decided to make a single model, because we started only with one model, into a family. So we are segmenting a little bit more our offer and going a little bit more towards men and towards women. So we launched at the beginning of the year a smaller version, more, if we want, more targeting the women's world. And then we decided also to go for something more into the horology world, adding a bigger version of the East-West with an automatic movement, which is, in our mind, targeting men and targeting people that are looking for something a little more sophisticated. It's not a quartz movement anymore, but an automatic movement. We started with a limited quantity in production, and today to wear a Tiffany watch means choosing something. So the ability of choosing to be different by wearing something special that Tiffany has created for our customers. And we pre-sold quite a few pieces, and that specifically led us to increase the production quantities, because we were not expecting such a success with this timepiece. The CT60 was more an effort to go towards the credibility as a watchmaker, with the craftsmanship message, with the fact that when we came back to Switzerland to manufacture our timepieces, that was our way to reconnect to our past and to the world of watchmaking in a proper way. And the Cocktail, which speaks by itself about Tiffany because of the sparkling diamonds in the collection and the beauty of this jewelry watch. Clearly now we are going to look more at our king, so at women, which are by far the majority of our customers. Going to talk about the price clearly means that we need to talk about the value of what's inside our watches. So we are always talking between $4,500 up to the sky could be the limit, but I would say around $100,000 for the latest cocktail pieces.